Hey everybody, how are you doing? This is Kirk Gaming here with Game 3 of the Starcraft 2 Invitational Grand Finale. If you guys watch the other two ones, it's currently 1-1 for MVP over here, and then we got one for nestea. I need to figure out how to pronounce that guy's name. No one has told me how to pronounce his name yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I know this is supposed to be a really epic game because look at the map. Heavy macro map. We got plenty of expansions, one right off the front here, and it's easily accessible and defendable. But what makes this map really interesting is they actually took it away. I don't know if you watched the previous versions of it, but before there were destructible rocks right here, and it kind of made it a nuisance for players, just like in this case where they spawn opposite ends, because in MLG or in most tournaments now, they design the maps where players do not spawn on the same side of the map. So one player, like MVP, will not spawn down here while Nest is up here. It just won't happen because it makes it very imbalanced for Zerg, because they can't get their expansions as easily, and makes it really easy for Terrans to do some kind of rush, especially toss. So it bounces out a little bit. But yeah, if you watch the other two games, they were pretty short. I mean, the players do not waste any time. I mean, they were maybe like 10 minutes, because I know the game timer runs a little bit faster. You can see how fast these seconds go by. It's not reality. It's probably like just now hitting like a minute 50 or something. It is not that long. But you can see right here, let's go right to the game. I actually kind of neglecting that a little bit, but we see that MVP has a standard build going on right now, just like the game before. Be seeing an orbital command coming up any second once this barracks goes down, and there it is. Man, that's like instant too. If you guys are wicked fast. Let's go ahead and pop on some APM. See. Oh, I actually see right now that their MVP's APM's not that high. It's only, well, see, it jumps up to almost 200 there for yeah, look at that. But it's only averaging 50, but you can these players can easily get over 200. But Ness, of course, he's going for the fast expand. I think that was like a 15 hatch or 14 hatch. I think it was a 14 hatch. I wasn't really paying attention. It's my fault. And besides that, the standard build. I mean, he kind of skipped the gas first, and he's starting to get the gas now. We're going to be seeing some speedlings not shortly. Well, in a little bit, once they get to upgrading. See a Marine and Civ moving out right now. We're probably going to be seeing some kind of a bunker. That's what I'm thinking right now. Let's see. Yeah, probably gonna build a bunker. Yeah, there it is right there. You can see he's gonna build it right on the ramp. We have one set of lings being built there at the main, and we have another. No, we only have a drone being built up at the expansion right now. We see he's building up that bunker right now. He's pulling the drones off to try to stop this. You cannot let that bunker get up. It looks like he abandons it in the sight of all those drones because he knows it's a lost cause. He can cancel. Loss of 25 minerals there, but that's really not a huge deal, considering Ness moved all these drones a little bit sooner than I think he wanted to, and he lost some mining time, so it kind of evens out. But he does have the queen up now, and that's another thing. Just like the other games I comment on, he goes for that double queen. He never gets a single queen at that main. He goes, once his expo's up, then he gets queens up at the same exact time. You're probably seeing a third queen popping up if he follows the same route he has been. Well, he is getting spine crawler up right there. And you can see MVP's pushing up with 4 Marines. It's not really going to do much because he does have that queen, which is a very strong deterrent against the Marines. And he's pushing right now. He's going to try to snipe the queen. He's doing good damage. Has the queen at half health, but you have the lings popping out now. We have 3 more sets spawning at the expansion there, and we have a few more at the main. Metabolic boost is almost done. It's around 70% right now. Let's go back to his base, and you can see MVP inside of his harassment. He's going for an expansion, which is the most smart thing to do. You don't really see a lot of Terran players go one base on this map. I mean, you actually rarely ever do, because Zerg, I mean, it's just too far away, and the Zerg is just too safe. And he's actually getting a second command center. What is he doing? I guess he's going to do a double expansion. He does have the first 2 Hellions out, and he's going to run back. Those Marines did not last very long at all. He's going to sit here and probably prance around. I wonder if the Nest he saw the 1 command center, but he did not see the second one, so he has no idea that since command center came out, and I completely did not see the other 2 Hellions come out. I always miss the first set. I mean, well, actually, I saw the first, just not the second. See, the one commander center is finished, has the orbital up. He's probably going to be dropping... Oh, he scanned instead. Yes, he did. He does see how heavily macro Ness is going right now. He's going mass amount of drones. The current count is at 37 to 20, 38 to 25. But MVP only has 1 mule, so he is behind right now in the economy. But that does not mean he's, you know, a lost cause. It's early game. He does have that double expansion going. Once he gets that going, he will be. I think he's going to be ahead if the Zerg does not scout this anytime soon. And he did move his barracks. I mean, factory. He's going to go for tech lab. Probably some tanks coming out, and he's just camping out right now with his Hellions. He's not really doing anything. You see that Ness is going for another block, just like he did the game before. He's using good use of his buildings and his queens because they act as tanks against Hellions. Hellions do not do a lot of damage, and he puts a macro hatch. Just like the other game, he puts it off in a certain area. I mean, Blings can still fly through this corridor here, or if he moves the queens, and it just doesn't really matter. But you can see the Bangley Nest coming up in a spire. And that queen is about to get... Oh, almost got sniped. Got down to 9 HP, but it just got away. He needs to be more careful with that one. But he does have first couple bangs coming out. Is he researching? Does not have it. Oh, yeah, I completely overlooked that. I was looking at it the entire time. He does have Evo Chamber right now. He's going for +1 attack. See, I think he's just not getting his up, so he will be behind the upgrade department. He is researching STEM. It's almost complete. It looks like he's doing a lot of Marines. I think he's saving a lot of that gas for tanks. Yeah, there's one tank out in the field right now. And I think, if you see the workers right now, that extra command center is really helping him out. He's catching up a lot in the worker department. But I think it's also because Nessus kind of had to stop producing as many drones because he saw those Hellions. I think he got kind of scared. You can see a lot more Lings out in the field now and a lot more Banelings, so we probably will see a push sometime soon once we get a couple Mutas up. Let's see, does he have any being built right now? He has 4 being built. Okay, so that's a decent number. 5. We're probably going to be seeing 8 Mulas here sometime soon. He is moving up that spine column, which is kind of interesting. He's going to try to push right now, but I think it's going to have a lot of damage, but it will survive. It'll be flying in here as soon as, yep, they did. They moved in. That actually was really smart idea. I need to remember to do that. It just kind of secures his front door. He's not spraying the creep anymore. I guess he's afraid it's going to get sniped, but it's just further enough out there to where he put his spine crawler and he can cover this entire, well, probably like that entire avenue right there. And the Mulisk are coming out right now, and that turret is probably, is it going to come up? He does not see it being built, and it gets finished barely in time, and he runs, well, actually flies away, not runs, flies away for the hills. IMMvp is looking very strong right now. He starting to macro up. He's getting another, well, he's just now getting a starport. He has 4 barracks up, which is a decent amount. You can macro pretty well with that. He has 1 reactor up, so it's like 2 barracks right there for Marines. Does almost have his, what am I missing? What am I missing? Just an overseer. And you look at that, he stopped that CC from completing that Civ, which is very good. It cuts back on that production time a lot. It's basically 2 Civs right there being stopped from production. And you need to be careful with his Mutilus. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a 4. He is getting an armory out right now, so we will be seeing a 4 sometime soon. Just 1 or 2 of them in the army mix are completely deadly against Mutilus. It just stops Mutilus from doing their little magic boxes as well. And you see that Ness, now that he's outside the base and that block that MVP had up is away and it's destroyed, he's going for that double expansion, try to pick up that economy that he lost. He's wasting no time again as extractors for the extra gas. He's going to be going heavy Mulisk already, I can tell. He does have +1 Carapace being researched right now, which will give him 1/1 for his melee units. And he's getting +1 attack for the air, so he is getting pretty close to being good upgrade. He's going to run right through his turret, so he did snipe that 1 Civ. Not much, though, but I think this is meant more just to kind of distract MVP right now. I see he's gearing up for a major amount of production. He just sniped another Civ from finishing that supply depot because he's building a lot of supply depots at the same time. So we're going to be seeing a lot. We have a ton of Marines being built right now. And what in the world is that? Wow, let's slide that way over there. That's my, yeah, sadly that's my phone. I just got it. I have not changed that ringtone yet. I'm going to have to do that. I don't know if you probably hear that in the background. That's annoying. I do not know how to turn the sound off. Anyway, I am sorry for that distraction, but you see MVP does have a lot of Marines, and that pretty much nullifies that tank. He's going bye-bye. And he's going to move out and try to expand now. He does have a good amount of tanks to stop failings and do a lot of damage. He does have a lot of Mulists, but that doesn't really do much when you have these many Marines. How many Marines is that? How many Marines he does have? He has 53 Marines plus that Thor. Those, yes, you will not be seeing a magic box with those Mulists right now unless he gets desperate. And he's building 2 more command centers. I guess he's really gearing up for expanding heavy. He might turn one of these into a fortress. Maybe he'll pop it down in the middle because that fortress is very powerful against lings. But I'm just not sure right now. What else he's doing? He's getting infestation pit out right now, which will be a good counter to those Marines. He's just now getting that 4th up. It's not saturated at all. Just a few drones, and he's missing out a little bit there, but does have a good amount of minerals banked right now, which he can replenish his army pretty well. But I think he's more interested in getting the gas, and yes, that's exactly what he goes for first. You can see he's trying to probe around with the right now, see if he can do any damage. He takes down that 1 turret, takes down the 2nd turret, and he has free reign on the Civs. He takes out a few, takes out that Marine, and he's going to town on the Civs. He takes out maybe 4 or 5. It's not a huge blow, but it's just enough. I mean, if you do that constantly, it adds up. I mean, that attack 3 or 4 times, he's taking out a reactor, and he can say goodbye to that one. Those 2 medevacs going to be built at the same time. Now it's just going to be 1. He's going to have to find some way to try to counter that because his front is pretty solid right now. He has a good widespread. He has that central tower up. Make sure, you know, if he sees any units coming in, he'll know. You see, he's not doing a fortress. He's going for a double expansion. He has that ling. Ness has that ling just kind of probed around, waiting for that expansion. He knows we're coming. He has free reign here in his main base, taking out these Civs at his own pleasure. How many is that now? Oh, gosh, how do you? I can't remember how you do that. I need to put the scoreboard and see how many workers he's been lost. I can't remember correctly how to do that. Units lost. But you see, it's actually pretty even. Despite the fact of how many Civs MVP is losing right now, the resource count is sort of even, but the setback is that those Civs are mining units. Each one you take down is a little bit of his economy gone, and those adds up a lot more. He's going right now for the attack. He's going to try to take this score out. 4 is done. Ness almost lost all his wings. Yeah, he lost them all. He had no damage to his Mulus, though, and that's the important part. He didn't lose a single one. He did take down that Thor. You can see some damage was done when he went in for it. Just about half health on most of those Mules. But he came out well. He didn't lose any, and I think that was the whole purpose of it. I think he would gladly trade more lanes to do that again. 2 supply depots down, the armory down. He stopped the upgrade before the armory was gone, so he saved those minerals. He's kind of in a tough position right now. He's almost maxed out. You see both players actually almost maxed out. And Ness has a ton of resources, 5,000 resources banked right now. And each minute that's going to be rising. So he'll be able to replace his losses a lot more. You can see right now he's building a pretty fair amount of spine crawlers in the middle. That's something that you really saw a lot with Idra. I don't know if you all watch his games, but when he started to get an excess amount of minerals, he'd build a lot of spine crawlers in the middle just to do it. Because it's just another nuisance for a Terran player to run in. You see he has some Brood Lords coming out right now, which are the best unit to use against Marines, especially if they're behind a meat shield, because they can just rip into the ranks, especially with tanks. It's very bloody to watch. And that's what I'm hoping to see too. I like some bloody combat here in StarCraft 2. And you see he has some excess Mulisk over here. I guess he just kind of forgot about him. You see IMMvp does have another Thor out. And how in the world did he go from losing 30 units? Did I miss something? Oh, I did! I knew something was wrong. There's a drop going over here at the bottom base. He is going to town on this expansion. I think, oh, never mind. Those bandits are probably landing. Yeah. I was about to say he might be able to get that expansion until I saw these bad boys rolling in it. And I think that Medevac's been taken out. Yeah, it's going to be taken out as well. But right now, he's looking extremely solid. Ness, he's getting his another base up right now. The Broodlords are going to town on this expansion. All of these civs being destroyed. That's not something he really can afford right now, but he's casting out his Broodlords. One goes down. He does have a Viking out in the field, but that's going to be nullified by all these Mulists. I think he might try to suicide a lot of these Marines to try to just take out these Broodlords. And his expansion is gone, but he does have another one just now being put up here, so it's kind of even. And the units lost is still even. Like, IMMvp is just behind a little bit. Even after that attack with these Broodlords, all these buildings being destroyed and everything. Those Vikings will do some damage against them. They're more like a meat shield right now against this Mulist. Oh, he has Ghost out in the field. He's going to be sniping like crazy. These Mulists were popping like balloons. And that was extremely costly. That was a great play by IMMvp. And then that last Broodlord didn't even get away. I had no idea he was building so many ghosts at once. You see he's building a lot more right now. You see he's got a lot of Vikings being built as well. I guess he's really going to use that to take out these Broodlords. But even during that entire attack, I think he really should try to press his front door at Ness. He has a ton of minerals. He has the hatcheries to just continuously pump lings in. It doesn't matter if you lose 20 lings for one tank. You can afford that. Just because once it takes forever the Terran to replace these off just 2 factories. So if you take these all in one blow, it takes a good while for them to be replaced. All these tanks, and it leaves you this whole front open, and all these Marines and Ghosts open for lings and banglings. And once you take those out, then you can move in with Mulisk again. And he only has 1 Thor out, which right now, this army, if he had a lot of Mulisk like he did before, he would do a lot of damage, but these Ghosts make it so difficult because they can snipe. I think it was like 3 Ghost snipes takes out a single Mulisk, or I can't remember correctly. I'm probably going to have to watch in the next engagement. I'm sure he's going to do it again. We have a Nidus Worm being built right now, but it's going to go down to the Marines. That was a great scout by IMMvp. I wish I could figure out. I wonder how you saw that. I'm not going to record it because I don't want to know how close I am, how far I am to this game, because this game was like 44 minutes long or something, and we're only at, well, actually we're only at the 25-minute mark, so there's a lot yet to be done here. You see the unit loss tab. Nez took a turn for worse without losing all his Broodlords and his Mulisk. He's practically minus 3,000 right now, and he was behind. Well, he actually was ahead, technically. And he's trying to do another Nidus Worm, but that one Broodlord is not going to cover it. It's about to be sniped. I can already, okay, it was like 4 snipes to take out that Broodlord. So I'm guessing it's like 3 to take out 1 Mulisk or 2. I'm not sure, but you can see a lot of, there's like 12, 13 civs right there being transferred over. And he does have his natural expansion mined out. And he's building fortresses up right now. This is like I said earlier. You have the excess money, you might as well build a fortress because they can stop a Zerg assault in its place. Just one of them alone or can buy you time. Yes, they die easily to like a mass amount of banelings, but those banelings get soaked up on this fortress and not the bio, which is exactly where they should be going and not the fortress. Because right now I see a lot of movement going on, and he scanned it. What great success. He just managed to see Ness going for those rocks, and I think he was kind of worried. But that fortress, oh, he's going over there, he's going to try a tag, and that was great responsive time saved that command center, and he does not have any Mulisk over there to attack it. And his Mulisk count has decreased greatly. He's down to, how many is he down to? If I can click it. Oh, he's down 7. And that's a ton of banelings, and my phone is going off again. What in the world kind of ringtone is that? That's a problem. Okay. Okay, I get it. Can you stop? Okay. Alright. Somehow I just entangled my entire microphone in my chair. But we're back. What did I miss? Oh, hope I didn't miss anything good. I'm sorry for the interruptions too. I wasn't really planning that. That's a lot of banelings. That's 5 groups of banelings. That's a lot of banelings. And that's like what I said earlier. He's going to run right in with these banelings, and they're going to get soaked up on this fortress. And I thought that was going to fortress too. I thought he was building one. Must have canceled it. Here, drop. There's a little drop going. Oh, and the one baneling took out like 7 Marines. That was, I guess he took out a few drones, but he has almost 11,000 minerals. I don't see why Ness isn't just throwing units into the prayer here. You don't want a Terran to get secured like this. Because like earlier, if he attacked, he could have done a lot of damage to house. Oh, tank is going to go forward. I was trying to figure it out. And that Broodlord might be going down here. It's just a single one though, and looks like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of banelings. He sees it, he's running for his life, and wow, that command center barely got hit. It's gone. He probably he's gonna shoot down a mule and try to save that. I don't know. He might let it burn. Okay, he has some civs on. Never mind. And thing is, I think he just gave up. Because when you have that many banelings and you let your opponent see it, you kind of committed to it. And honestly, he could replace this easily. He has almost 4,000 gas. Well, now it's like half. He has a lot of gas, and he can replace his main banelings pretty easily. If not, just go mass Zerglings. Yeah, like Fortress can do a lot of damage. Take out like 6 or 7 lings with one shot. But what is that in the grand scheme of things? Because the tanks will be doing just less damage than that as your lings were. Lings will, excuse me. And he's building 2 more command centers up. I guess he's going to be going mass mules now to get some minerals. We'll be seeing that pretty soon. And there's a lot of command centers floating around right now. And right now, is he going for any upgrades? What's his units at? They're at 3-3. What is he at? He's at 3-3. And we have some Ultra Scout in the field right now, which is a great move. Exactly what he needed, because snipes do not work very well against these tanks. These things can soak up tank damage and Marines. I think he doesn't have a lot of Thors. He doesn't have any Thors, actually. And I think he should get a few more. And he needs to take out that Viking. He's kind of letting MVP see okay.
Additional supply depots required.
Stop.
Ready. Somebody, get me out of this.
Man, I'm like
mess.
all suddenly Mr. Popular right now when I'm actually recording something. It's just weird. We got spine crawlers in the middle. He moved them up a little bit. He's seriously just running around right now, dude. I'm not doing a whole lot. I don't know if he's playing ECU or what is he trying to do? It's not a lot going on right now. He's just... Oh, that's kind of funny watching that. Is he going? No. Oh, he almost got away. He was about to be a hero Marine, but he didn't make it. What's going on right now? Not much. He's just kind of creeping with those spine crawlers, but that's about it. I hear another drop. These drops really do add up. That's only 2 Marines. If he had a full load, he would be able to snipe that Greater Spire by now. But this is getting really... Why not just split your army? Do not do this. I hate when Starcraft players do that. They just run with your entire army from one drop to the next. Split it. And because he did that, he lost his expansion hero, but it doesn't really affect him. He has a ton of minerals, and he needs to use it. He can. That's one thing a Zerg can outlast a Terran player, because throughout the game, he's practically banking minerals for this giant push. And he is going to see that medevac. He does some firepower up, and that's a big drop going on right now. I hear a nuke. Where is it coming down? Right on top of this expansion. Is it going to come down? Yes, it is. And he's not moving his drones, and it's gone. Oh my gosh. That was like 20 drones gone right there. Nest cannot afford to do that. Put some spores out, get some overseers, do something. Of course, that nuke came out of nowhere. He had no idea. The nuke again, he's going right in his face, and he has some idle banelings going on right now. He looks like he's going to put some inside the overlord. Some kind of baneling drop. That's exactly what he's going to do. Is he going to drop the banelings? He's dropping the banelings right on top of the brain. Oh man, all the brains and tanks are gone. Keep dropping, and all these overlords are getting sniped. He lost a lot of banelings inside of the overlord without doing anything. That was extremely costly. And this drop really didn't do a whole lot. Completely lost the initial advantage I think he had, and because of that drop, he's supply blocked. So even though he has all this money, he cannot rebuild his army as fast as he should be able to because he lost like 30 overlords. That's extremely bad. I don't know what he's going to do. He has all this money. These drops by IMMvp are awesome right now. They're putting him on the back foot. He has no way. That was his first attack in like 3/4 of the game by Ness, and IMMvp is just dropping around, hopping these drops, doing damage here and there, just enough to annoy. You see, he doesn't fully engage. He just gets up and runs because he has no anti-air. This is where I think Zerg players would be good to throw in like 6 or 7 hydralisks in an army just for situations like this. Because they could snipe that medevac extremely easily, and they're just good overall to have in the army because they can do a lot of damage. He does have some corruptors now. We'll finally be seeing some more broodlords. I think he is getting +3 carapace for his air units, which will really help out and make those broodlords be very sturdy. And we have a small drop. I don't know if it's safe to move around so many overlords in one spot now, and he's going to run right into those turrets and that Thor, but he does have a fair amount of wounds, no banelings at all though. And yeah, run those back, drop, get him out, and go back. He didn't even finish dropping. This overlord didn't even drop all the units. I guess he was too scared of all the turrets, and now the Marines and Ghosts come in. This will get cleaned up extremely easily. I'm not really sure what his Nest going to do right now. He's just kind of doing little hits here and there, and I guess he's going to mass up some more broodlords and do a major push. But and another nuke goes down, come over just in time to see it, and he's probably just going to snipe that. Yeah, he's going to raise his spore crawler, and it survives at 30 HP. That was extremely close. IMMvp's doing another drop over here, just slowly killing away, and these overlords are going to get hosed. There goes 1 down, there goes 2 down, there's 31 down, it's 300 minerals right there. And you see that huge amount of money that Ness had is going away because he is not mining hardly anything. He's relying too much on the amount of money he had without mining anything further. And that's giving up the whole advantage of having all that money because you're not going to be able to replace it. And another drop right on Ness, and he's just ripping into the economy right now so efficiently that it's not doing any damage to him, but he's doing the whole world amount of damage to Ness. I mean, if Ness put up 1 or 2 spines, put up 2 spines, he'll be set. But he's not doing that. I guess he's all over the place right now. He doesn't know what exactly he's doing. The AP is almost exactly the same. That hatchery is about taken out, but I did see a lot. Whoa, that's a lot of broodlords. He's investing a lot in this push right now. He doesn't have much of a ground army at all. It's all broodlords. He has a few ultralisks and some banelings, but that's it. He has nothing to fight these Vikings, which is not going to be good. And this is it right here. This is going to be the all-in push. He's going in. Of course, that planetary fortress died like instantly, but so many Vikings are ripping into these broodlords. It's just He has nothing. He has no disruptor. He has a few effects running every now and then, a lot of lanes trying to combat. The ghost, they don't even see the ghost. They can't see him. He did one infestation with a saw, but all these rebuilds like getting annihilated from all the snipes. Gosh, that was brutal to watch. And there's nothing he can. He has one ultra counting waves this expansion. There's a few more corruptions running in, and there is the GG. And MVP takes the Invitational with Game 3. And I have to admit, these players both did outstanding. This is a great game to watch. I just think Ness gave up his advantage early on. I think he did have it, and then he just didn't press it. He just got too cautious because I think he knew it was like a winner-take point of the game, and he just didn't do it. But I did really enjoy it. Good job to both players, and thank you all for watching. This is Kirk Gaming signing out.